Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Magical Miracle Network. My name is Ruth Perkinson, and I am so grateful all of you guys are here with me today. We have our in-house prayer chaplain, Margaret Porter Daniel, with us today. So say hi, Margaret, to everybody.
Hey.
So we're so excited that you're here with us today because today is a day of prayer. Well, every day is really a day of prayer, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of praying all the time. We're either praying or we're not praying. So what I'd like to do with you today is just kind of turn it over to you and let you do all the talking, because I think you're so smart and so got so much wisdom that comes out of you. I'm just going to kind of turn it over to you for our daily prayer for this week. And for you guys, I just want real quick to let you know that Margaret will be with us every 2 weeks for a nice prayer that everybody can access from time to time. So anyway, Margaret, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over to you and let you lead the way.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to read from lesson 15 in A Course in Miracles. Oops, there we go. My thoughts are images that I have made. It is because the thoughts you think appear as images that you do not recognize them as nothing. You think them, and so you think you see them. This is how your seeing was made. This is the function you have given your body's eyes. It is not seeing, it is image making. It takes the place of seeing, replacing vision with illusions. So that brings up the question of, well, what is vision? If what we see every day looking out is an illusion. And so let's go into a meditative prayer and let's explore that.
Yes, I love that. What a great lesson. That's lesson number 15 of A Course in Miracles. And for those of you guys who are new to A Course in Miracles, I think Margaret Porter Daniel and I will both agree that the first 30 lessons are the hardest. They really are the hardest because he's helping us undo the ego. And lesson 15 is really great. My thoughts are images that I have made, because really this is all holographic projection, right, Margaret?
Yes, and it's interesting when you read A Course in Miracles, every sentence is literally a hologram of the whole book, of everything in it.
Yeah. Say that one more time. You just broke up a little bit, Margaret. Say that one more time.
That when you read a sentence in A Course in Miracles, it's literally a holographic reproduction of the whole course. It's everything in one sentence. Every sentence is like that. So your one constantly is being rewired as you read, no matter what you read out of that book. So my thoughts or images that I have made was a very powerful one for me, because I'm a very visual person, and many of us are. And it just made me realize that, whatever suffering I am seeing or experiencing, this is something I made.
Right, right.
Exactly.
Coming from that high, that dream, that projector, right? That big projector, or the dreamer of the dream is projecting all that out there, right?
Right. And that a lot of things that are happening in the world around us, they're collective projections. They are collective visionings, creations that we have made as groups. And what has always brought to my mind is the importance of paying attention to what you are making. If I'm going to be making these images, why don't I make something beautiful?
Exactly.
Why don't I make loving?
Exactly, Margaret. Yes, exactly. I'm just loving what you're saying. So keep going.
Okay, so as we do know, this is a day of infamy, 9/11. And that was a kind of a wake-up call on a lot of different levels, created by many multiple groups of communities of individuals. And the wonderful appreciation I have for like Swami Satya Sai Baba's teachings is that it's neither good nor bad. It's all the divine play unfolding, and it's all about us waking up. And sometimes the waking up is very painful because that's what we understand.
Yes.
And sometimes it's very loving and kind because that is what we are understanding at that time.
Wow. Wow, that's so said, Margaret. So well said. I agree with everything you've just mentioned there. It's so important for us to recognize it. This is part of a divine play, and we are characters, you know, in this play of life, right? In this dream of separation.
And it doesn't mean that I don't feel anything or I don't feel the suffering. I do. And it's very hard at times. It's very painful at times. I feel it in other people, and I feel it in the environment around me. But at the same time, I know that I am a source of goodness, of kindness, and love. And that is something I nourishment I feed to myself as well as I feed to the world around me. So that's my responsibility as a human being. So
Wow.
we're amazing. We're just so amazing. The creations
Yes.
are phenomenal. So let's do a meditation and a prayer. It's
That sounds
something
great to me. I'm going to hold up my heart crystal, which is my representation of the Holy Spirit, right at my heart while you say this prayer, or get us going here.
Right. All right. So let's take a deep breath. Hold it and release. And just feel the tension and stress go out with that breath. Make sure you're in a place that's comfortable, you know, that your body is able to relax, that you can just kind of let it go. So take another deep breath. Hold and release. And just feel your body start to settle into the seat. Feel yourself getting more and more rested and relaxed, feeling every aspect of your muscles, your mind, your thought, everything just sort of letting go. Release the tension, release the anxiety, release the stress. And now just watch your breath. Watch it moving in and moving out. This is the source of living, of being alive in this body. So watch it moving in and out. For some great avatar teachers, there's meditation with the breath. So breathe in, breathe out. And what that means is I am that. I am I. So breathe in, breathe out. So so and feel it begin to calm you. Feel the peace that comes from that knowing that I am I. I am that. I am not this body. I am light eternal. I am love eternal. Breathing in light, breathing out love. Breathe in light, breathe out love. And with your next breath, focus on your heart space. Breathe deep into that beautiful space, the sacred holy ground of your divinity. And as you breathe into it, it's so natural. It's so much a part of everything, not just you. The chair you sit in, the table you lean on, machinery working for you. It's all part of nature of every animal, every living being you see, you experience. It is this breath. It is this holy sacred center within you. In this divinity, we all rest. It connects us all. We are this divine oneness that is in our very core, the center of our chest. It is warm and loving and comforting. As we breathe into it, we breathe out, we feel the love and the light that it moves through our body, moves through our consciousness, moves through our thoughts. And then we hold in this place this warmth, and now we extend it from a core of our being. We extend it out into the room, out to those near us, those we love, those that are listening in the circle. We're extending it to one another. And together we create a wonderful community of light, of love, of quietness, and of peace. So we breathe in and breathe out. Breathe. And as we extend this light that we are, this beautiful warmth and love out into our home and into our community, we extend it even further out, touching all those we love and we hold so dear in our hearts. We send it to them. We send our love and our caring to all of them. And we bless them with our thoughts and our mind, knowing that they are love, just pure love, like each of us is. And this love extends out into this country, into our county, into our state, into our nation. And it becomes this beautiful light, extending this beautiful warmth, enlivening, lifting, comforting to all it encounters until we send it all the way around the world. And we send it to all those in refugee camps that are suffering terribly for just the basic needs, ones that in our homes that we are sitting in now are so easily obtainable. And we send this warmth to them, this love to them. And we call forth the light and the angels and the individuals that are serving them and helping them, and the governments and the countries that have placed them here through their inability to come to peaceful terms. And we know that this light and this love that we're all sending out is comforting these troubled hearts, is lifting these minds from the darkness that they have occupied to the light that they have the right to, that they can create beauty, they can create peace. Above all, they can create love. And we encourage them and call them to do so as we call this in ourselves. We call this forth in ourselves. And our earth, our sweet earth, our feet standing on the ground, let's send them into the earth. Let's feel her heart. Send our feet all the way down and let her warmth fill our feet and move up our legs into our bodies, into our sacred hearts, into our sacred hearts. Holy Atma, our divinity. And we let it rest there and hold there. For she is our mother. She nourishes the body. She provides the food for the body, the water for the body, the source of energy for the body to work and function. And we are so grateful to her for her beauty and her love and her patience and her continuing of her tending to us as we move through this time of living. And we send to her our love too. Our warmth in our hearts we send to her, because she is everything to us in these bodies, and we must tend to her and love her and care for her. Care for the trees and the plants, care for the water, care for the places that we live in, that they are nurtured properly with her wholeness in mind. And so as we reach around the world, reaching to all the places that have suffered such huge traumatic shocks, like Morocco, and all the other countries that have suffered earthquakes and unheard of tragedies with the tsunamis and the floods and the hurricanes. We send just love. Love to hold it in a place of peace. Love to hold it in a place of calmness. This is our call. This is our prayer. As we hold our own divinity, knowing we are the source of the visions we hold. We are the source of the thoughts we keep. I call on all of us to keep the thought of love, to keep the experience of love, which is charity, unselfishness, kindness, patience, forbearance, for all to come to a place of wellness and healing and wholeness. So I thank you for this time, beloved, divine creator. It is us. I thank you for this time that we come together and remember who we are, just briefly. But as we leave this time, we carry that thought, that remembering. We carry that experience, that knowing that we are more than just these bodies, that we are far greater than the thoughts of visions we have been holding. We can do so much more. Let us go serve in our communities. Let's help those who cannot help themselves. Let's remember our charity in our hearts, for that is the purity of our heart. Give up selfishness. Take in giving. Giving to all that you can. And so it is. Amen.
Wow. Amen, Margaret. Wow. Thank you so much. I feel this amazing peace that's just washed over me. And it's funny, as you've been praying, there's been somebody trying to knock on my door. You know, they're outside knocking on my door, but I just feel all this peace and this love. And so thank you so much for that beautiful prayer. Prayer is the medium of miracles. And I know that you do a mantra at the end of every prayer. Did you do that already? And I'm so blissed out right now. I can't remember if you did the mantra.
But I'll close us with one of Swami Sri Satya Sai Baba's mantras. Samastala. Well, let's do an Om, 3 Shantis, and then we'll do that. So, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings in all worlds be happy. May all beings in all worlds be happy. May all beings in all worlds be happy. Saram.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Margaret Porter Daniel, our in-house prayer chaplain. That's a beautiful prayer for today, Monday, September the 11th, 2023. So happy that you're here with us today. And I'm grateful for the person who's knocking on my door. I'm hoping that they're just going to be patient with me and wait on me to come down the steps. But I love you so much. We'll see you in 2 weeks again. And just so you guys remember a recap here, she talked about lesson 15 out of A Course in Miracles, and we'll put that in the description. And you are just amazing, Margaret. Thank you so much for being with us and for being willing to come on every couple of weeks to give us this beautiful guided meditation and this love. We love you so much. Thank you. Any final words before we stop today?
No, just love and light to everyone. And in all honesty, I'm not like this time.
Yes. Love and light to everyone, right? No matter who they are, doesn't matter, friend, foe, whatever. Love and light to everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to stop the recording here. So give me one moment, and I'm going to look for the pause button. I love you, Margaret. I love everyone. Everybody be free and be happy.